Sai Fanendra from SQL School. For 2 decades into database platform, I assure you practical step-by-step classes with all my experience since my first job with Microsoft 2005. Since then, BGIT project, MSIT team, Microsoft company, from then onwards, completely into database technology. And trust me, things are very simple, straightforward, just need your support. Please tell me how many hours you can practice per day. Minimum 1 hour, please. Please, minimum 1 hour, please. Everyone, please. Yes, please. I'll wait.
Yes.
From
2
tomorrow.
hours.
Yeah,
Yes.
please. 2 hours. Perfect. Perfect. Others, please. I'll wait.
3 hours.
Others, please.
Yeah, 2 to 3 hours.
Minimum 1 hour, everyone. Please make sure we do at least 1 hour every day. Please do it for me. Let's get started slowly. Agenda for today's class. We are going to learn what is database, the purpose, and more importantly, the entities or the objects, the spare parts of the database. Then we are going to learn different types of databases and DBMS, database management system. We are going to learn about SQL server, a special type of DBMS, database management system. We are going to learn about the job roles and finally the definition of SQL. Second half of tomorrow's class, we'll start practicing SQL with examples. Today, we need to have the prerequisites and the software downloads. Let's get started slowly. Let's understand from scratch what is database. Here and there, as and when needed, there will be few technical terminology. Good to write your observation notes if possible, if you can. I will provide you the complete class notes, but good to have your own observation notes. Let's get started. What is database? It's a platform. A platform to store any type of data, any amount of data, no restrictions at all. We are going to start designing the databases from tomorrow, second half. Using these databases, we can store any type of data, any amount of data, easy storage, retrieval, and management activities. Remember, we can store data in PDF, we can store data in doc files, but if you store it in database, we can easily perform any amount of data operations securely and also with simple click of a mouse. From here, the real-time use of databases. Number one, banking environment, healthcare, telecom, e-commerce, social media, research, defense, everywhere, anywhere, we have these databases around us. And very, very important. The next slide. First slide, we are learning what is database to start our practice from tomorrow. Number two, we are learning the real-time use of databases. Number three, the ingredients inside the database. Just like our body has multiple parts work together. Same way, database has multiple objects. They work together. Objects are the building blocks of a database. Tables, views, procedures, functions, triggers, indexes, so on. Please by heart these new mantras carefully. My assumption, we are all very new. We are all very, very new to database. Please by heart the mantras carefully. Tomorrow we'll start working with databases from scratch. understanding how to define something called tables inside database to store data. There are limitations of tables, we have views. There are limitations of views, we have procedures. There are limitations of procedures, we have functions, and so on. Trust me, every building block means every object has its own purpose for input and output. Input means storage, output means analytics reporting. Input, data engineers will take care. Output, data analysts will take care. Data engineering, input, analyst, output. Remember that. Friends, hope you are writing your observation notes. It's good to have your own important observation notes if you can. I'll provide you the complete class notes, but the way we are taking here in our class today is to get required stuff for tomorrow's basic example, to understand our job roles and to optimize our resume by end of this week. Yes, projects, resume go in parallel with our course from this weekend itself. We'll do it slowly, step by step, everything easy. Let's make it useful. I repeat, first slide we are learning today is a one and only one PPT slide for the entire course. First slide, only today you have the PPT. For the entire course, only one day, that is today. From tomorrow, we have to start our practice slowly. This PPT has only 10 slides for the entire course. We are done. We need to start our practice from tomorrow. For that, we are having the small basic intro today. What is database? Purpose of database. Number 3, the ingredients inside the database. Remember, there are limitations on tables. We have views. There are limitations on views, procedures. We have limitation on procedures, so we learn functions. We need to enjoy learning them slowly, step by step. By heart these keywords carefully today. First 4 keywords required for this week and next week classes. Remaining required by later next week. Now, what's the purpose of database? Storage. There are 2 types of databases. 2 types. A living room and a storeroom of a house. A showroom and a godown in a city. OLTP and data warehouse. OLTP stands for online transaction processing databases. These databases are used to store live real-time data, live temperature, live stock market, anything live. OLTP, data warehouse, to store big data, to store historical data, analytical and data science activities, implemented by using ETL, extract, transform, and load. I repeat, OLTP is like a showroom, okay? Data warehouse is like a godown. And the transport system in between is ETL, extract, transform, load. From here, let's understand very important slide for our entire course on my screen. The birthplace of data, files, websites, social media, IoT devices. These are all the birthplaces of data. IoT means Internet of Things like sensors, telemetry devices, your mobile, smart clock, etc. Those are all IoT devices. From there, real-time data will be captured and stored in OLTP. Come on, friends. What is OLTP? Please, I'll wait. Please, what is OLTP? Please, I'll wait.
Online transaction processing database.
Exactly. Others.
Online
Please.
transaction process.
Exactly. Friends, here it is. Attendees are very new to my course. If anyone from references of my previous participants, okay, fine. They know better. If anyone not from any reference, just found us on my YouTube videos or LinkedIn or whatever, for them, I'll show you something. Additional items for responsive attendees. You respond more, you get more. I teach carefully, I get more. I am a big slave of my technology. I have to love my technology. I'll continue. You do more, you get more. I do more, I get more. Let's respond more, let's get more. I'll continue. The birthplace of data source. From there, the data goes to OLTP, showroom, OLTP, online transaction processing database. But data cannot be stored in this database forever. No. Remember, friends, remember, database doesn't mean like data getting stored forever. Not at all. No. OLTP database has certain restrictions. If data size is really too much, the operations will be performed slow, practically. So there is something called warehouse, godown. OLTP green showroom, data warehouse blue godown. The transport system is ETL. Now, in real world, in the software licensing market, our clients and the companies we are recruited for, they buy one or more OLTP licenses, one or more ETL, one or more data warehouses. Accordingly, we have our job profiles, job roles. At the end, it's all about analytics reporting or AI, data science environments. But the backbone for analysis and the backbone for AI and machine learning activities is data warehouse. This data warehouse will be designed by data engineers. ETL and warehouse taken care by data engineers. What about OLTP? Taken care by developers. Reports, data analysts. So three important job roles. You see from my screen carefully. Number one, SQL developers responsible to design OLTP databases. Example, a livestock market, online banking, online reservations, or anything live that is OLTP, SQL developers will take care. Next, data engineers. Data engineers will be responsible to design data warehouse databases using ETL, that is extract, transform, load. Next, we have data analysts. Data analysts responsible to design reports from 1, 2, 4. Data sources directly to reports, database to reports, warehouse to reports. 3 is only transport system, valet parking service. It will not store any data. It can only pick data from left, park it to right. 3 can pick data from data sources and OLTP, and park it, store it to warehouse. Now, from Microsoft, you have DP800 exam, SQL developers. Data engineers, DP750 exam. Data analyst, PL300 exam. 3 different job roles, 3 different certifications from Microsoft. And we need to aim at not just completing the exam, no, with my guidance, my support, and my detailed step-by-step concepts with daily notes and assignments, I need to aim at 90% score, 90% score for your certification. Now the days have come, the time has come. It's not like, are you certified? No, it's about the score and the certification. It's required now. We all know how the things are outside, right? Let's look for the correct concepts at the correct place. And Microsoft SQL database is one of them. I will be teaching you step by step for whatever job role you're opting for. I'm just having a common intro class here. You will choose one of these or a combination of two, but not all three, okay? One or two are fine. All three would be again bit overhead at the first place. You take one or two initially, and then later, few months down the line, get the third one. If required, it works. As a SQL developer, will be responsible for OLTP databases. This involves coding activities. 100% coding is involved in DP800. It's a new certification from Microsoft released last month, May 2025. June 2026, okay. Sorry, May 2025. Sorry, May 2026. It's in May 2026. It's released from Microsoft. Whereas DP750, few days old. June 2026, it got released. Few days old. Just 2.5 weeks old. Next, PL300. It is available. I don't remember the exact month, but available since 2023. Last 3.5 years it is there. And plan for one or two as per your comfort. One more thing. You can also opt for DP 700. There are differences. We'll take it separately, but just to make it clear and simple, it is available since 2025 year. Or other one you have DP 600. Just to make it clear, okay, we should be cautious with what we need to learn, why and how and where. Next, what's the difference? If it is data engineering, there are two important paths: Azure Cloud ETL and Azure Warehouse. This is Azure ETL and Azure Warehouse, data warehouse. Or other one, Fabric ETL, Microsoft Fabric ETL and Fabric Data Warehouse. For experienced profiles, this is highly recommended. Stable technology, Azure, in the market for last 2 decades. Millions of projects. If it is a fresher profile, you may opt for Fabric. Few projects are going on right now, and many are still in the pipeline. It's a new technology in Microsoft Fabric. Choice is yours. Same way, once again, you have PL300, SQL plus Power BI plus, earlier it is ETL plus warehouse, Power BI plus advanced Excel and Python analytics. Recommended for experienced profiles. For starter profiles, SQL, Power BI and Fabric. Fabric analytics environment for starters. It's a new entity altogether. Choice is yours, but remember the complete flow. We will be having one-to-one call. I got the information from my team for the course you enrolled for. I will provide you the course content PDF file mail you today along with the day-wise roster, like what we will be discussing on each day, including the project details. I will be mailing you today along with these class notes. But good to know what is what. Remember, in any project, developers, engineers, analysts, and of course, other job roles like architects, consultants, administrators, and SRE, site reliability engineers, and business analysts, they're all a single family. And we should know who is doing what. We are more into our own job role, no doubt. But still, yes, we need to have that spark on who is doing what. Hence my intro class today. We are learning so far what is database, the ingredients inside database, types of databases, OLTP, data warehouse. Now, let's slowly step into tomorrow's plan. We need to start our practice. Practicing what? Databases. How? By installing a software. And that software is called DBMS. What is that? Database Management System. We use DBMS to build and design databases, manage, access, analyze, secure, troubleshoot databases. Different DBMS in the market for last 4 decades, 4 to 5 decades. And here it is. One of them in the front list, Microsoft SQL Server. Why? Advantage of Microsoft SQL Server, easy, cheaper, and very, very user friendly. Unlike older versions of SQL Server, the recent versions of SQL Server are more flexible. Supports any cloud environment, supports big data and AI activities, part of our classes. Tomorrow, I will be showing you how to install the latest version of SQL Server. I will provide you the download link today to the interested participants. And I'll be showing you how to do the installations tomorrow. And you see the installation with 2 different options, with AI, without AI. We are going to choose the first one with AI, and I'll be showing you the installation at least 2 times so that I prepare you and you will be doing it yourself by end of the class. You have video for every class, but still good to write your own observation notes and also refer to my class notes. You have video, the video should be your secondary reference. Primary reference will be your class notes. I'll mail you the class notes every day. What next? Requirements. I will be showing you how to install SQL Server Enterprise Developer ED. It's a lifelong free edition. You need to have Windows 8 or higher operating system. Windows 8 or higher OS required with 8 GB RAM. Windows 8 or higher with 8 gig RAM, so that we can start working with SQL either from second half of tomorrow's class or from day after tomorrow. We'll slowly start with SQL, structured query language. It's a platform to communicate with databases, to store data, retrieve data, updates, deletes, creations, security, anything, everything we can do with SQL, structured query language. So tomorrow we'll do DBMS installation, and from second half of tomorrow or from day after tomorrow, we'll slowly start using the DBMS with the help of SQL. Next, after we learn few basic elements of SQL, comes a variant of SQL, a type of SQL called TSQL, Transact SQL. SQL first, TSQL next. SQL, structured query language, to touch any database. To talk to any database, we need SQL, remember. To talk to any database, we need SQL. To talk to databases inside Microsoft SQL Server DBMS, we use TSQL. To talk to databases inside Oracle, we use PLSQL, programming language SQL. To talk to databases inside MySQL DBMS, we use one platform called MySQL. Our course is yellow and green from tomorrow's class. At least 1 hour, if you practice per day, that's enough. Minimum 1 hour. Everyday assignments from today. To practice on time, submit your daily assignments on time on email. Or in my website portal. Either email or website portal, anyone you'll choose. I repeat, everyday assignments, weekly mock tests. It works. I will help you. I will prepare you for your job activities, on-job activities. This SQL is a base. It's a vaccine for our resume. So we are going to install this server first. Tomorrow, I will be providing you the software download link to you today. To the interested responsive attendees, you get the software download link today. Download the software. Tomorrow we'll see how to do the installations and then revise installations to proceed for something called databases like showrooms, tables like cupboards inside the showroom. We'll do it slowly, step by step. From here, let's recap once again what we learned so far. Firstly, we learned what is database. Then we learned types of databases. Let me just make a recap here. Firstly, we learned what is database. Then we learned the objects or the building blocks of database. Come on, please. What are the building blocks of a database, please? Please, I'll wait. Tables, right? Isn't it? Please, tables. Next. Tables, views.
Views, store procedures,
Exactly. Procedures, functions, views,
triggers,
schemas, indexes, triggers,
triggers,
etc. Fine. Next comes the job roles. Next, from here we learn something called DBMS, Database Management System. One such DBMS SQL server, Microsoft SQL server. A DBMS from Microsoft, easier, cheaper, and very user friendly. To work with our day-to-day operations, we need SQL, structured query language. We'll start our installations first and then revise installations and slowly step into our actual course content. I'll provide the complete information. For installation, you need Windows 8 or higher OS, 8 gig RAM or higher. If you are using MacBook, please enable Windows inside Mac. Please do it for me. Any trouble, please do reach me on my WhatsApp number. You can reach me or my team. This is my direct contact number. I'll be providing you a hi message on LinkedIn today after the class. I'll send you all these details on email. I had your registration details with me. I'll send you the email as well as WhatsApp message. We can discuss more about your resume plan. This is the agenda from my end for today. Basic overview of database. I'll send you the complete details about the job roles. And we are going to learn slowly, step by step, all details one by one slowly. We'll do. With this, we'll stop now. Please, any questions, let me know, please. I will wait. Here are the common trending job roles, responsibilities, and certification numbers to plan your resume correctly. From here, we'll stop now. Let's go for questions, if any. Please, over to you. Any questions related to the course, resume, we'll take it one-to-one. Any questions related to today's basic database info, please let me know. I'll wait. We'll stop for now. Questions, please. I'll wait.